Hello, and thank you for watching this video. I want to spend a few minutes talking with you about a sometimes overlooked part of the Christian faith, which is eating together.
So, Lucy and I are eating a meal together. We find that to be really important. It was a priority when we were married and young together. We did it the entire time we were raising our children. And now the children are gone, we're still doing it. Tonight it's a calzone, which is kind of outside my comfort zone. So Lucy did the dough, I did the stuffing. We're doing it together. Looking forward to enjoying a good meal.
God teaches us much about eating together within Scripture. We see Jesus Christ eating with people, oftentimes with sinners. Some of Jesus' biggest conflicts with the religious leaders of the day, to include the Pharisees, were overeating. You can see one example of this in Mark chapter 2, verse 25 and following. So we know a lot about eating together. It's a part of our faith. God took a shared meal, a meal in which family would gather, extended family, friends, visitors, strangers. And that was the Passover meal, in which the Hebrew people would tell the story of God redeeming them out of the pit of slavery and bondage in Egypt. It's a beautiful thing. And then we have Jesus coming along and taking that meal and sharing it with his disciples in an upper room that we refer to as the Last Supper. And he amended or changed the meal so that we do it as Christians. And we call that Holy Communion. And we tell the story of what God has done for us in the person of Jesus Christ. So eating together is a means of grace, a way for God to bless us profoundly. And I encourage all of us as Christians to be more intentional about this. Eating together is a wonderful way to bless others and to be blessed ourselves as we give of our time, of our efforts. So be intentional about this, whether it's a cup of coffee or a 4-course meal, whether it's a men's barbecue, fish fry, a bake sale, whatever it is the Methodists are famous for their covered dish meals. So eating together is incredibly important in the Christian faith, and it ought to be, because it is a wonderful thing to do. Eating together builds fellowship. It breaks down barriers and differences. And so, friends, eat together. Eat together often. Seek this out. Invite your neighbors over. Invite your family over. Invite your enemy to sit down with you and break bread.
So I know what you're thinking. How'd the rednecks do with the calzone? Il calzone è stupendo, delizioso.
It was yummy.